So much is happening.
I know. Ross is getting married.
Phoebe's making people.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the defining moments of Friends' 4th season.
You think you knew I was here?
From friendships, to growing families, to London, baby. The one with the season recap. We're back in Montauk where we left off, and in this season, the friendships we've watched build over 3 years really get tested.
Shoot, we're out of soda.
Oh, I'll go out and get you some.
Really?
Nope, because I'm not your boyfriend.
Joey and Chandler rally around Monica in her time of need. Monica and Rachel prove that even breaking girl code, and a date with a high school has-been, won't break them. Meanwhile, Ross and Phoebe end up feuding over a cat who may or may not be Phoebe's mom.
I believe this is my mother. Even if I'm wrong, who cares? Just be a friend, okay? Be supportive.
Feelings get hurt when Ross chooses his best man. And let's be honest, Ross's sound was a real test of everyone's endurance. On the flip side, Joey makes a huge sacrifice for Phoebe. Oh, and Chandler takes a trip to Yemen.
I'm going to Yemen! When we get to Yemen, can I stay with you?
Ross and Rachel have just managed to find their way back to friendship and even get back together until...
We were on a break!
This certainly makes things more challenging when they try to move on, especially after Rachel accidentally sets Ross up with her boss's niece. Work and personal lives collide too. Joey learns about museum politics, and Chandler dates Rachel's boss and ends up stuck in the fallout.
I'm going to say this for the last time. Would you please just...
Later, he tries to play matchmaker for Rachel, but he really shouldn't quit his day job. Monica and Phoebe go into business together, and things look promising.
We provided a service, and we deserve to be paid because you ate that service. And we are not leaving here until we are paid every penny. Because you know what, lady? We're part-time caterers, and we have no place else to go.
However, when Monica gets offered a new job, it puts pressure on both the partnership and the friendship. Meanwhile, Joey has to figure out if money matters more than loyalty.
Joey, we had a deal. That's why you're here. I've got to fire you.
And I gotta pay rent.
One of the hardest tests comes with Chandler, Kathy, and Joey's love triangle. Although the time the guys get robbed is a close second, Chandler and Kathy may have been the better match, but it was brutal to watch what it did to his friendship with Joey. Honestly, Chandler was lucky the punishment was just sitting in a box.
The meaning of the box is threefold. One, it gives me the time to think about what I did. Two, it proves how much I care about my friendship with Joey. And three, it hurts.
But you know what truly puts a friendship to the test?
Monica, Monica, have a happy Hanukkah. Saw Santa Claus, he said hello to Ross.
Writing a holiday song, sure, but also the ultimate showdown, the trivia quiz. The one with the embryos became an iconic moment in Friends fan culture for so many reasons, and we'll be digging into all of them shortly. Not only did we learn more about our favorite friends, but it also marked a big turning point in Phoebe's story.
You guys, you're gonna have a baby. They're gonna have a baby.
Season 4 also takes the gang, minus Phoebe, out of New York for the first time, with the London episodes delivering some huge surprises. But before we get there, let's talk about the one with the embryos. The one with the embryos. If any episode so far shows why this show works, it's this one.
Each team will answer 10 questions. The first team to answer the most questions wins. The categories are fears and pet peeves, ancient history, literature, and it's all relative.
The premise is simple. Monica and Rachel and Joey and Chandler argue over who knows who better in a winner-takes-all quiz. And the stakes just keep getting higher. Thanks to this episode, we now know what name appears on Chandler and Joey's TV guide.
Actually, it's Miss Chandler Bond.
How many towel categories Monica has.
Everyday use.
Fancy, guest, 2 seconds. 11. 11. 11. Unbelievable. 11 is correct.
And even the name and profession of Joey's childhood imaginary friend.
Joey had an imaginary childhood friend. His name was...
Maurice.
Correct. His profession was...
Oh, Space Cowboy!
Correct.
Fun fact, some of these answers were still being written as the episode filmed in front of a live studio audience, with the writers switching lines to get bigger laughs. But it's not just about how funny it is. The quiz puts their friendships to the test, showing these characters under pressure while still demonstrating why this dynamic works.
If you win, we give up the bird.
Gah!
But if we win, we get your apartment.
This is one of the best ensemble, again, minus Phoebe, performances, with everyone getting their moments to be clever, competitive, and endearingly ridiculous. It really is everything Friends does best, wrapped into a 20-ish minute episode. It also feels like a game night we could have with our own friends.
According to Chandler, what phenomenon scares the bejesus out of him?
Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance!
That is correct.
The Irish jig guy?
His legs flail about as if independent from his body.
In fact, the writers pulled inspiration from a real-life friend group, not to mention the quirky eccentricities of people they know, which makes it feel all the more real. Unlike most sitcoms that like to resolve everything neatly at the end of the episode, the writers weren't going to let Monica and Rachel off the hook this time.
Oh, he's a transmonster! That's not even a word! Oh, no, I can get this! Oh, no!
It's incredible that what started as a bottle episode to save production costs became one of the series' most beloved episodes.
I majored in lightning rounds. All right? We're gonna destroy you.
Wanna bet?
I'm so confused as to what we've been doing so far.
TV Guide called it, quote, Friends at its peak, a lightning in a bottle gem, and we'd have to agree. The cast even went for a second round during their reunion, though the stakes weren't quite as high this time around.
Rachel wrote Ross a letter and demanded he read it before they got back together. How many pages was that letter?
18 pages!
Damn.
18 pages.
Front and back!
Front and back is correct!
And yet, this quiz is technically the secondary plot. After all, the episode is called The One with the Embryos, which brings us to our next point. The one where Lisa Kudrow's pregnancy gets a storyline. Last season, Phoebe's family expanded when she discovered her birth mother and that she had a half-brother. Little did she know her family would keep growing, and she'd play a key role in making that happen.
That our only chance to have a baby is that if they take my sperm, her egg, and put it together in a dish, and then put it into another girl. So we were wondering if you could be the girl that we could put it into.
Early in Season 4's production, Lisa Kudrow shared some exciting personal news she was expecting. The creators didn't want to rely on cliches like oversized props for the coming months, so the only solution was to write the pregnancy in. The big question, how do you make this work for Phoebe?
They want me to be the surrogate. It's her egg and his sperm, and I'm just the oven. It's totally their bun.
Thankfully, Phoebe's unconventional life provided the perfect answer.
My sister's gonna have my baby!
By now, we knew her well enough to not even bat an eyelid at the plan, and her chemistry with Giovanni Ribisi and Deborah Jo Rupp made the setup even more endearing. Adding the triplet angle was just the perfect cherry on top.
Since there are 3 babies and we both got to put our names in, we would be truly honored if you would name the other boy baby.
Wow, that's so nice.
Oh!
Cougar.
You think about it.
This storyline balanced the antics of the trivia game while giving us exactly what made us fall in love with the series: heart, humor, and character. Phoebe's speech to the embryos remains a genuinely special moment, one that dug its way into fans' hearts and has stayed there to this day.
We're doing this for Frank and Alice, who you know, you've been there. You know, they want you so much. So when you guys get in there, really grab on. Okay, and I promise that I'll keep you safe and warm until, you're ready to have them take you home.
Another thing that was interesting about this storyline was how it explored the subjects of fertility and surrogacy in a way that certainly wasn't common back then.
It costs $16,000 each time you do this. So, we're kind of using all the money we have to do it just this one time.
Whoa! That's a lot of pressure on me and my uterus.
Phoebe is really made to consider the full weight of what she's about to do, but it's done totally without judgment, just the plain hard facts and a puppy.
So however hard it is for you to give up this puppy, well, it would be like 1,000,000 times harder to give up a child. I really shouldn't have given you the puppy first.
As the pregnancy progresses, the reality of her choice begins to sink in. If Friends taught us one thing, it's that families come in so many forms. And the reality is, blood isn't what matters, it's who's there when the rain starts to fall.
We just get to be cool Aunt Phoebe.
Cool Aunt Phoebe. I am pretty cool.
Oh. Yeah, and you know what else? Oh my God, are they gonna love you?
Interestingly, Phoebe wasn't the only actor whose pregnancy shaped the show. Helen Baxendale, who plays Emily, became pregnant between seasons and chose not to travel between the US and the UK.
Are you pregnant too?
Her pregnancy was hidden on screen, but that's a story for our next episode. Similarly, Kudrow couldn't make the trip across the pond because of her pregnancy, which meant no London baby for Phoebe. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, well, if you're one of Ross's best friends, why aren't you here?
Yeah, 'cause I can't fly. I'm having my brother's babies.
The one with Ross's wedding, and everything that leads up to it. As we've seen before, the production team always looked for ways to cut costs, a hard lesson they learned back in season 1, but this was the first time they were properly taking the gang out of New York, and shooting in London came with a hefty price tag.
London, baby!
Apparently, it was Channel 4, the British network that aired the show, that suggested bringing it overseas. And then it was up to the team to think up a good reason for everyone to head to London.
Emily, will you marry me?
Yes. Oh, it's a bit small.
Damn, I thought that was gonna be romantic as hell.
Ross unexpectedly finds himself taking Rachel's place at the opera with Emily when she thinks she has a chance with her crush, Joshua.
He's with Emily at a bed and breakfast in Vermont. What? Oh my God!
Who the hell is Emily?
No!
They hit it off, and before we know it, they're engaged. This led to the first proper Clips episode as Rachel wrestles with how to RSVP to the wedding. No doubt a clever way to pinch the purse before splashing out in London. For starters, the guest star budget must have been huge to bring in icons like Jennifer Saunders, Olivia Williams, June Whitfield, Hugh Laurie, and even Fergie. Richard Branson also makes an appearance, reportedly ad-libbing his lines since he hadn't memorized them.
He's just jealous you'll fit right in. All Londoners wear them.
Oh, really? Then how come no one here anywhere is wearing one?
They're all tourists.
Tom Conti, who plays Emily's father, is another big name in British comedy.
You want a piece of me, sir? Is that what you're saying? Want a piece of me?
But believe it or not, the crew had originally hoped for an even bigger international star, Paul McCartney. He wasn't available, though apparently he told the team he was flattered by the offer. We guess not everything can always come together. Of course, these episodes are also best remembered for two of the biggest plot twists in the sitcom's history. Apparently, when Monica was revealed from under the covers, the actors had to pause almost 30 seconds for the audience's reaction to settle.
The audience went insane.
We were just standing there. This is insane. We just let them go.
And it was the overwhelmingly positive fan response that made the creators realize maybe this could be more than a one-night thing. It even scored in the top 3 in TV Guide's greatest twists of all time.
The original plan was they would sleep together in London. It was a brief thing, and we'd have some fun with it afterward as they both like, oh my God, what did we do?
But the way the audience reacted, we realized there's more to this, and we need to pay attention.
The other twist comes at the end, when Ross says the wrong name at the altar.
Now, Ross, repeat after me. I, Ross.
I, Ross.
Take thee, Emily.
Take thee, Rachel. Emily.
The writers were still figuring out the conflict when they landed on this idea, reportedly inspired by a slip of the tongue from David Schwimmer earlier in filming. It became arguably the biggest cliffhanger the show ever teased, and fans would have to wait until the Season 5 premiere to see what happened next.
Shall I go on?
Season 4 certainly upped the stakes for everyone. It pushed the gang to their limits, testing loyalty, love, and what it means to be family. Friendships faced unexpected challenges, yet their bonds remained unbreakable.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Get out. Yeah? Yeah, you did some real good thinking in there. Man, this is...
By now, the series had hit its stride, surprising us at every turn and taking us to places we never could have imagined. You could really feel that the audience mattered to the creators. This was who they were writing the show for.
It was a fun night, but it was a really hard-working night for us. And we would listen to the audience, and if a joke didn't land, even if we loved that joke, they were telling us it's not good enough. So we would put our heads together and try to beat it.
Season 4 felt like a turning point, and we couldn't wait to see where they'd take us next. What's your definitive Friends Season 4 moment? Let us know in the comments.
You know what? No, it's not over until someone says I do. I do! I do! I do!